Hello YouTube, it's me again. And today I come to you with absolutely no makeup on my face, but there is a reason for that, and that is because throughout the course of this video I will be actually putting makeup on my face, or a little bit anyway. I'm not going to be doing a full face of makeup, just, well, that's not what I normally do, but whatever. Okay, so this video is not a makeup tutorial video. This is a top 5 products under $5 and a top 5 products under £5 video. I'm sure none of you know this, but up until a few years ago I actually lived in England, so I've actually got quite a few British products that I purchased there, and I'll be going through them as well. But for now we're just going to start with the American products, and I've been trying to go cruelty-free, so everything on this list, as far as I'm aware, is cruelty-free. So because of that, there is not a lot of variety in between brands. But anyway. Oh, hold on a second, I forgot my lipstick. Okay, I found it. And you will not know what I went through to find it, but we'll leave that for another time. Okay, so we're going to start with the American products. I've got a list here, so hopefully I don't miss anything. But one of the things I really like is the... sorry. Trying to catch my breath here. Also, I haven't been awake for that long either. It's the e.l.f. Studio Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20 with aloe, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. My shade is Porcelain. I find it is a fairly decent shade match for me. It's just very easy and quick to put on. I don't have to mess with it. I can put it on with my fingers. It blends in. Sorry. It blends in fairly well. Like I said, I just don't have to mess with it. It's quick and easy. And it is $3. Another thing with that is the e.l.f. $1 eyelid primer. I haven't used it a whole lot recently, but I have gone out and bought more. So if that says anything about how much I do like this. There is an eyelid primer I do like more than this, but I don't know if I'll ever be getting it again because it's difficult to get hold of, or more expensive, and I don't know, I guess I don't care to pay too much for makeup when I rarely use it, so anyway, just the $1 eyelid primer. Works well, does what it's supposed to, keeps my eyeshadow on. Oh, and this, yeah, and this is $1. I think I did mention that. The next thing from e.l.f., and the last thing from e.l.f., are their eyeshadow brushes. Now, this is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and then this is the e.l.f. blending eye brush, and these are both $1. This one came in a kit, which is why it's black. And this one has a little story about it. I went and bought one because I wanted a blending brush for you know, creases. But then I lost it, and I could not find it for the life of me, so I went and bought a second one, and then swept the floor and found this one, and it had rolled under the washing machine or the dryer or something. So now I've actually got two. But yeah, anyway, they're soft, they're a nice size, they do what they're supposed to. They're probably still dirty because I haven't washed them recently. But yep, I love those things. And as the store already approves, if I lost them, I would go out and repurchase them because I need to have these in my life. Okay, moving away from e.l.f., I'm going to go into a brand that's probably not at all surprising for these kinds of videos, and that is the Wet n Wild Eyeshadow Palettes. As you can see, mine was reduced to $2.50 on the clearance aisle. I'm not sure why it was, but I've also got the Comfort Zone. I've also got a lot of the trios. These are just barely under $5, by the way. They're like $4.99, and I think these come at Walmart a little bit less, but these are very good eyeshadows. They're my favorite drugstore eyeshadow. I do have some of the e.l.f. eyeshadows too, but these are just much nicer. So, yeah. Not at all surprising, I'm sure. And another thing that's not at all surprising is the Wet n Wild lipsticks. Now I've got a couple of different, two of the different ranges. I've got the dollar range, which is also 93 cents at Walmart. And then I've got the $3 range, or the $2.93, which is the Mega Last. Well, the Mega Last is the $2.93. They're the matte ones. And then the dollar range is called the Silk Fetish, and this is the new packaging. I've got one in the old packaging, but I don't particularly care for the color, so it's not in here. But yeah, I've got 3 of the dollar ones, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Mega Last. So yeah, I really like this lipstick brand. Okay, and that was number 5. So that is my top 5 products under $5. And now I'll move into the top 5 products under £5. A lot of these are going to be from Makeup Academy, or MUA. Now, I know you can get these in the United States now at certain online places, and I think there's one drugstore. But to me, I've got no inclination to repurchase from this brand simply because Wet n Wild is a whole lot easier for me to get hold of, but they are still very good. And I'll get into that here pretty soon. But these are the MUA eyeshadow palettes. These retail for £4, or at least they did in Superdrug when I bought them. I'm not sure what they are now. This is the Heaven and Earth palette. It's just your standard neutral palette. And this is the Poptastic palette. That's all the bright, fun colors. This next one is pretty beat up because this is the one in my Pan Matte palette for this year. And this is the Undress eyeshadow palette, which has been compared to the Urban Decay Naked palette. I don't own the Naked palette, but I've seen videos comparing the two, and they seem very similar. Along with that, there is also the MUA Undress Me Too palette. And this one has been compared to the Urban Decay Naked 2. I believe they are very similar, but they're not quite as much of a dupe as the MUA Undressed palette and the Naked palette. But, there you go. Oh, I've dropped it, which is why there's a part of an eyeshadow missing. And then the last one I have is Starry Night. And it's a lot of pastels and silvers and that sort of thing. I just thought it was pretty. Okay, so that was number 1. Number 2 also comes from MUA, and this is their Professional Eye Primer, and the original. I'm not sure if they've got another one out. I haven't looked recently, but this is my favorite eye primer, and this was this £3? £2? One of the two. It wasn't £5. It wasn't anything over £5. It was 2 or 3. But it is my absolute favorite. Long-lasting, smoothing, no crease, and it definitely does that. I've never had a problem with it. Another one, and mine is really beat up. It's been traveling and been around and been in all sorts of messes, and I'm almost embarrassed to show you because of how messy it is. You can't even read the writing on it. But it is the Makeup Academy Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. And I bought this before they came out with the second one, so now they call this one Pink Shimmer. Well, mine doesn't have that on it because at the time this was the only one they had. It's really pretty. Here, I'll even open it up and show you. If I can get it open. Come on. It does open, I promise. I've used it. Okay, maybe I won't open it. Watch, I'll get it open now. Nope. Okay, so we're just going to leave it. But anyway, that's what it is. It's very pink. It's very shimmery. I like it, though. It goes with my skin tone very well. Okay. Now this is a Natural Collection product, and you can get this at Boots. They have these at is it they're $1.99, or you can get 3 for $5. Anyway, this is the Natural Collections CoverUp cream, and my shade is Fair. I don't use this for concealer. I use this as an eye primer, and it works really, really well. I've been using it in my project pan for that reason, but I'm not even sure where it is. I did have a line on here at one point, but it's gone. But it's a doe foot applicator. Just creamy, creamy, creamy. It works very well as an eyeshadow primer. I have not used it as a concealer, so I couldn't tell you how it works for that. But if you want a cheap eye primer and you like Boots, then this would be the one to go to. And the last thing I have is a lipstick, and it is from Berry M. I'm sure you've all seen this, but I bought this because of, I do not know her YouTube name. If I can find her, I'll put her down there. But she put this on her channel, and this is called, well, it's $1.29, and I believe it's Lavender. The name is Lavender. Obviously, it's light purple. I have not worn it very much, but what was it? And this one was under $5. I want to say it was a $4.99 product too. But as I promised, I will be putting some of this makeup on as soon as I find my mirror, because I obviously was not prepared to do this video. So I'm going to go run get my mirror, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've got my mirror, so now we're going to start putting some of this makeup on. Well, we're going to start with my e.l.f. Studio Tinted Moisturizer, because that's how I normally start these things off. And as I've told you, I just slap it on. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Except I might need slightly more, but we'll find out here. And since it's a moisturizer, it doesn't have a whole lot of coverage, but it does smooth out my skin tone. Makes it all the same color for the most part. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to use my MUA Professional Eyes Primer. The one in my project pan I've been using fairly consistently, so we'll use something different for this. Whatever this is. I'm not even sure. I also like the concealer because it conceals. It blocks out all the color from my eyes, whether they be purple from lack of sleep or all the wonderful little veins and all that kind of thing. Okay, and we're going to use the Starry Night palette from MUA, simply because I like this palette and I have not used it in a while. No, I don't even know what shadow to go with. You know what, we're just going to go with the purple one in the corner here. Let's see if I can show it to you. Here, we'll take out the little. It comes with sponge tip applicator, really a long one. I don't particularly care for it, but we're going to go with this one all the way over here. It is purple, I promise. My camera's not picking it up very well. We're going to slap this one on. All over the lid. Because that's how I roll. And I haven't worn purple in forever, and it's my favorite color. So I'm doing purple. And I don't care if it doesn't match my outfit. I'm not going anywhere today. Besides, I might end up changing my shirt anyway, because tonight, probably going to go to the bar with my aunt and cousin. I think I mentioned we were pet sitting for them. I don't know, I may not have posted that video or not, but we were pet sitting for them. And they're the ones that have the guinea pig, the poodle, and the sugar gliders. And yes, I do have a video footage of them being sugar gliders and dogs and guinea pigs. So I'm not sure when I'll get that posted, but I will show you guys because the sugar gliders are pretty cute. Well, so is the guinea pig. She'll talk to you. She knows her name and she'll talk to you, which I always found pretty cute. Okay, what else do I want to do here? Well, I don't do this very often, but we'll see if I can darken up my outer corner with this next darkest purple, which is this one here, this one right there. Well, it's kind of a purple blue color, I guess. But we'll just put a little in the outer corner here and see what that does for people. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I can certainly see it here. And I'm sorry, this video is going to be extremely long, but it'll be something different. I mean, at least it's not a haul or me talking about going to Nebraska. Not Nebraska, North Dakota. I have been to Nebraska, but not recently. I'm sorry, this side is not blending as well. Let's clean off my brush here and see if I can blend a little bit. Alright, that's better, I think. Okay. Well, that's it for eyeshadow, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go call it good. Put my eyeshadow brush away, blend things out. It's also getting close to the time where I should go start dinner. But I think I'll be okay. Now, if I can actually get my highlighter out, open, even. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not glued shut, is it? Oh, that would be a pain, because this is my only highlighter. Actually, this will be going up after my inventory. Oh, goodness. Okay, am I not opening this right? No, that's the hinge. Okay, well, if I had my highlighter open, I'd be highlighting the inner corners of my eyes. But since I can't get the thing open, we'll just go back to the Starry Night palette. And, nope. My mirror keeps moving around on me. We'll just use this white color, I guess. There's this is white. This is coming up pretty white on the camera, so. It looks kind of matte, but we're going to use it anyway. See? Tap, tap. I like inner corner highlights. I don't particularly care for brow bone highlights. I'd rather have like a flesh tone color up there to blend up into my eyebrows. But this is how we're doing it today. And then we're going to top it off with my Berry M lipstick. Boy, I used a lot of my other stuff. Maybe I should use my other... No, I haven't used my Berry M lipstick for forever. We're going to put this on. Palest Lavender, that's what this is called. I knew it was lavender something. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't hurt anything. Okay. So that's what most of this stuff looks like. I'm sorry I couldn't use all of it, but I've only got one set of eyes, one face, and one set of lips. But I'll come a little closer here, and maybe you can see what's going on. I might go back later and put some eyeliner and mascara and put some gel in my brows because they go pretty crazy if I don't. But anyway, yeah, the lighting is kind of bad. But you can tell my face is... Oh, there we go. You can tell I've got makeup from back here. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It's long enough already. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed seeing makeup from the UK. I think they do a good job over there, personally. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr and Facebook, and I'll see you next time. Bye!